1290 WHKY thanks our listeners and our leaders for their well wishes on 75 years of broadcasting, like U.S. Senator Tom Tillis.
Happy anniversary. I just appreciate all y'all do for the region. You've seen the world change up there, and we appreciate all you do, and I just wanted to wish you all the very best, and I'm hoping for 75 more years.
WHKY Talk Radio. First talk show with Hal Rowe.
Download the free WHKY streaming app from the Apple Store, Google Play, or visit WHKY.com and click on the logo for your device.
First talk with Hal Rowe. WHKY Talk Radio.
Good morning. Welcome back to First Talk with Hal Rowe on 1290 WHKY Talk Radio for the Greater Hickory Metro. We're going to be talking about an event coming up this morning to support a very important organization in Caldwell County. We're going to talk this morning with board members Stephenie Oxford and Benett Brittain about the Wig Bank, Caldwell County. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
You're more than welcome. First of all, I want to find out a little bit about the function and the purpose of the Wig Bank. And who would like to start with that? Ms. Oxford.
The Wig Bank of Caldwell County, we are a full-service support facility for people experiencing cancer and for their families as well. We have support groups, we have yoga, we have the actual wigs to help with the ladies and men who need that during their treatments, and we also have, and gift cards and travel cards. Sometimes the expense of traveling back and forth between treatments can be overwhelming for a family member. So we do offer those in some cases.
You know, I've got a very good friend of mine now, and she is going through treatment, and I saw her the other day, and I said, wow, I really like your haircut. She said, well, thank you very much for saying that, but this is a wig. And I said, oh, wow. And, of course, I had another friend of mine who passed away, actually, from cancer. And during her treatments, she received a wig. Now, neither one of these were in Caldwell County, but just the difference that a wig could make in someone's life who was going through this is huge, and I know that from personal experience.
Yeah, and not just with the wigs themselves. We have a great assortment of wigs to select from based on the person's personality or body type, or anything. But we have stylists, and the stylists work one-on-one with the patients, and to make sure that they are instructed on how to care for it, how to style it. They help them pick out one that's just right for their face type. We have some dedicated stylists who work really hard to make sure that these people going through these treatments right now are very happy with their wigs.
And also, I believe you were telling me, Mr. Brittain, that not just wigs, but also scarves, toboggans, all types of things like this?
Yes, a lot of those have been donated to us from churches for ladies and children. We also work with children. We have book bags for the children with different types of lotions and whatnot. As people go through the chemo, it changes their complexity, their skin, the type of lotions they need. We work with a thing called Look Good, Feel Good for women.
Okay.
It's opportunity to help in whatever aspect we can through counseling. We have a respite center in the facility as well. If the father would like to bring the kids over for a little bit of rest to get away from the hospital or doctor's office. It's an area of recreation area with a foosball and some a pool table, TVs, things for the kids to do to get their mind off what's going on. Our volunteers work through the day, primarily take care of the facility.
Right.
You know, we as board members, we support that through the fundraising efforts, long-term planning, short-term planning, anything from maintenance of the building to taking care of our patients that come in to see us.
Sounds like there's a whole lot more than just the wig bank going on. It
yes.
sounds, because when I hear the wig bank, I think of maybe a place you go in, you get the wig, that's it. Sounds like there's so much more going on there with all the support services offered, the respite for the family, the support systems for the youngsters, all kinds of things going on with the wig bank. That sounds fantastic. Where are you located?
We are on Mulberry Street, across from the Cullen Memorial Hospital, and we share the parking lot with the McCrary Cancer Center.
Okay, very good. And now I was asking before we started the program, because you got a great fundraiser coming up that we want people to get involved with. That's one of the reasons that we're here this morning. It's coming up. It's the Summer Bash, and I believe it's the second one, if I'm not mistaken. We'll talk a little bit about that, about how people can help out. But tell me, when does a person usually seek out the help of the wig bank? Is it when they first get the diagnosis? Is it when they actually need the wig? Because the wigs, from what I heard when we were coming on the air, the first one, you're able to provide for the patient at no cost generally. Is that correct?
Correct.
I would suggest that, if they have a loved one or they're experiencing it themselves, to go ahead and contact us, because even if there's not anything that we can provide to make their life more enjoyable for them at the moment, hopefully we'll have resources and contacts to help them.
Very good. So something you can take a look at down the road. Mm-hmm. So when you get that diagnosis, contact the wig bank, and then of course become, I guess, more of a clearinghouse for different services that are available for folks in the community that will help. Now, tell me a little bit about, now you said the first one you can get, Mr. Brittain, you were telling me, is provided for a patient at no cost. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So the first one, and if they decided that maybe somewhere down the line you have the resources and the contacts, that if they would like to purchase a second wig for stock,
yes.
they can do that at a very nice price.
Yes, they can. It's whatever our cost is, what we pass on. We can't afford to give more than one wig away, but we will support them in any way, even styling the second one, whatever we need to do to help, because they're going through trying times, and
Sure.
they need to be able to feel good about themselves. This helps to give them more confidence when they leave. They come in at whatever stage they feel they need to. Sometimes it's denial at first.
Sure.
But at some point in time, they'll come and see our need, and we try to help in any way we can, whether it's through conversation, support, our support groups, Look Good, Feel Good, or the wigs, and styling of the wigs.
Oh, that's fantastic. Y'all doing great work, so we thank you for that. Now, maybe somebody would like to help with that. We'll talk a little bit about the Summer Bash in just a moment, but before we do that, I want to, how long have y'all been doing this? How did the wig bank get started?
Oh, goodness. I knew we were going to get a year question. I don't know the year that the wig bank was established.
But how did it get started? How about that? You got a little idea of the history there?
They've seen a need in the community. Several people are founders of this.
Right.
I'm not sure whether there was cancer involved in their family,
Right.
but we had some outstanding founders of the original wig bank. The house was in distress and had been sitting for many years. They seen the need. They approached the owner of the property, and a lot of work from townspeople, churches. We're in the furniture capital of the world, it used to be, but we do have a lot of furniture factories in the area. It was pretty much furnished from the furniture companies in the area.
Right.
A lot of love went into that house, a lot of love.
And I know that this probably still exists there today with what you're doing for the cancer patients. So that's nice to know. When we come back, we'll talk about how folks can help by attending and having some fun at the Summer Bash. That's coming up. More First Talk after the break.
Stay tuned. The Rush Limbaugh Morning Update is straight ahead.
For 75 years, keeping you entertained and informed, this is 1290 WHKY Hickory.
I'm Rob Eastwood with a news update from 1290 WHKY. A man arrested Thursday in Hickory faces drug and probation violation charges. 35-year-old Jason Dwayne Colley, who is listed as a homeless man from Conover, was arrested Thursday by Hickory police officers. He's charged with possession of Schedule I controlled substance, simple possession of Schedule IV controlled substance, possession of drug paraphernalia, and felony probation violation. Colley was incarcerated in the Catawba County Detention Facility under $15,000 bond. A district court appearance was scheduled for today. A Superior Court date is set for Monday. The Catawba County Board of Commissioners will meet this upcoming Monday in regular session. The meeting begins at 7 p.m. at the 1924 Courthouse, 30 North College Avenue in Newton. Among the items on the agenda, new jobs coming to Catawba County. Part of one of those items, the board will consider formally approving an economic development agreement between the county and Carolina Nonwovens LLC, which intends to construct, upfit, and or equip a new 100,000 square foot facility in Maiden and will invest a minimum of $13 million and create 62 new jobs over 3 years. 35 positions will move from Lincoln County. 28-year-old Travis Xavier Thomas of Northwest Conley Place in Lenoir was arrested Thursday by Lenoir police officers. He's charged on bills of indictment with being an habitual felon, possession with intent to sell and deliver cocaine, and possession of a firearm by a felon. He was placed in the Caldwell County Jail under $75,000 bond with a court appearance scheduled for August 31st. 44-year-old Thomas Victor Reinhardt of Lick Mountain Road in Hudson was arrested Wednesday by Caldwell County Sheriff's officers and charged with felony breaking and entering, larceny, and possession of stolen property. Reinhardt was jailed under $40,000 bond and made a first court appearance yesterday. I'm Rob Eastwood, WHKY News.
Temperatures will be heating up as we head into the weekend. Today, still a little bit below normal, not too hot. Partly cloudy, it will be warmer compared to yesterday. Highs in the upper 80s to lower 90s. Tonight, partly cloudy and very mild, with temperatures getting down into the lower 70s. Saturday, we'll have partly cloudy skies. It will be hotter with highs in the lower to middle 90s, and some late day showers and storms will be possible. For the North Carolina News Network, I'm meteorologist Amy Wilmoth in the Weather Center.
Today, a story about a married lesbian couple in Utah, Angie and Cammie Rowe. They have sued the state after Cammie gave birth to a child. They both want to be listed as the parents on a birth certificate. Now, the state contends that that would not be accurate. State attorneys explained in court documents, quote, "It is a fact that a non-biologically related female spouse can never be the biological father of a child. It is a biological impossibility for a woman who does not give birth to a child to establish paternity of a child through the act of birth." The state also argues that allowing the second wife to claim to be a parent on a birth certificate could have serious consequences in record keeping and disrupt the ability of the government to identify public health trends. Now, they also have a solution, though. State attorneys say that there is a step-parent adoption process already available. It allows both women to become legal parents. Plus, it's a legal necessity in order to terminate the rights of the sperm donor. None of this matters to the Rowes. They claim the adoption process is costly. They might have to spend hundreds of dollars, and it takes months to complete. But most of all, it's unfair because heterosexual parents don't have to do all that. This is discrimination. So you see the Supreme Court ruling in favor of same-sex marriage? It doesn't mean the end of litigation. It's just the beginning of a huge mess. Welcome to it.
This is an announcement for all people who want to take a risk-free challenge to whiten their teeth in 5 minutes. By calling now, you can whiten your teeth in 5 minutes using clinically proven power swabs. This risk-free challenge is for people whose smile has been yellowed by coffee, tea, red wine, or smoking. The Power Swabs 5-minute challenge is available by responding to this advertisement. If lines are busy, try again. Because the Power Swabs 5-minute challenge is exclusive, it's not available in drugstores. Power Swabs was formulated by Dr. Martin Ginniger and whitens teeth with a patented tooth detergent and whitening agent. It's so effective, we challenge you to try it for 5 minutes to see how white your smile could be. Get it risk-free. Dial 1-800-973-0903. That's 1-800-973-0903. Transform your smile into a wow, you look great smile. Dial 1-800-973-0903. That's 1-800-973-0903.
Good morning. Welcome back to First Talk with Hal Rowe on 1290 WHKY Talk Radio for the Greater Hickory Metro. A couple great guests this morning. Benett Brittain, board member for the Whig Bank of Caldwell County, as well as Stephenie Oxford, board member with the Whig Bank. Now, Susie Woods met you at the Blackberry Festival.
That's correct.
And said that this would be a great guest to have on the air because they've got the Summer Bash coming up, and of course we try to help out in all events that we can. But Caldwell County, we love Caldwell County. I love all the things that are going up there. It's a fantastic place to be. So tell us about the Summer Bash that's coming up, and who wants to start with that? You going to start, Mr. Brittain?
Yes. We had one last year. We had two bands. The bands that we had last year was a beach band and a rock and roll band.
Yep.
We decided to up that to all beach music this year.
Right.
We're going to start out with the Extraordinaires. They'll be on at 5. Door will open up at 4:30. They'll play for about 2 hours.
Okay.
Then we have Johnny B from Gastonia radio station. He's a local man, but he's very well followed. And after that, we'll come in with the Entertainers. Band of the Year. We've got Band of the Year 2014, DJ of the Year 2014.
Nice.
It's going to be a good party.
Yes, it is.
So please make plans to be there. We will have food available.
Right.
There'll be beer, wine, soft drinks, water available. And the biggest party that Caldwell County has seen in several years.
Good. Well, that's good to hear. It's going to take place over at the fairgrounds, but inside the building there, right?
Yeah, air conditioned. Facility will hold about 2,000 people.
Good.
We're planning on and want to sell out. Tickets can be purchased through the individual members, also through the telephone number we've got for the facility, which is 758-9811.
Correct. That's what I've got. 758-9811 is the phone number. Or stop by the Whig Bank. You have them there at the Whig Bank.
Absolutely. We'd love for you to look at the Whig Bank over and see what we're doing there. It's really to try to help the people in the community. The community has put their arms around the Whig Bank and supported it. We operate totally off of donations. We have no paid employees. Every penny we get goes into the Whig Bank and to support the families and the community.
And, people look for that. They look for organizations they can support where that money is going directly to the recipients of the products, the services of the nonprofit. So I think that's fantastic. Now, also, when I went to the flyer online here, Susie told me y'all were coming in, so I took a look at the flyer. We want to thank the fine folks with SunTrust Bank, because they were the folks who sponsored the first one last year.
Correct.
Exclusively, right? Mm-hmm. They were the title sponsor. This year, you've got a couple other names on the flyer here that I see.
We do. We're very proud to have Caldwell County's own Madison and Allie Bumgarner sponsor our event for us this year.
I think that's fantastic.
It is.
And everyone's got a Madison Bumgarner story. Mm-hmm. If you live in Caldwell County, do you have one? Did you ever meet him? Do you know him or his wife? Or what's your Madison Bumgarner story?
Well, I do have one, but it was told to me in the strictest of confidence.
Okay. Well, we can't let it out on the air there. But you know someone who knows Madison Bumgarner who's got a Madison Bumgarner story.
Yeah, it's actually a kind of funny story, and I think it just goes to show you the true heart of Madison. I mean, he's a fabulous athlete, but he's just a wonderful person. And when he was up there on that mound pitching the final game, Allie had her nails done, and he was more worried about Allie chewing away her pretty little nails and worrying about him than he was worried about pitching the game. So I thought that was very sweet.
That is very sweet. It's nice that they were able to come in and to do this, and like you said, the whole county kind of wrapping their arms around this, and we certainly hope that it does sell out. We hope that all 2,000 tickets sell. You can get tickets in advance, only $20, $25 at the door, but I doubt very seriously if there'll be any left at the door. This will probably, like you said, one of the biggest parties anybody's seen in the area for a while, so it'll probably sell out. Now, this is beach music, and Mr. Brittain, you were telling me you've taken some shag lessons. You've got out there and cut a rug before. You know how to shag, and you're contacting a lot of shag clubs in the area.
Yes, we've contacted 5 shag clubs in the area, and they've actually reached out to others.
Right.
We've got
networking there with the shag clubs, right?
Absolutely. All of them have a email base, and they've been doing e-blast to their members. Not really sure how many, but I know it's in the hundreds of shaggers have been invited.
Great.
I understand that we have a good following. Last year we had a following just for the band.
Right.
We have a following for both bands this year, as well as the DJ. So locals, we want you there. But these bands are going to be bringing people in, just people that will go anywhere they play.
I got to ask you real quick. You live in Caldwell County. You were telling me when we were on the show, Lenoir is your hometown. You may have lived a couple other places, but now you claim Lenoir is your hometown. You ever seen him in the hardware store? Seen his truck pull up beside you there at a stoplight? You've got a Madison Bumgarner story. You're grinning, so maybe you do.
No, I really don't have a Madison Bumgarner story. Where I work with his dad.
Oh, really?
And I can say that he's a very proud dad.
Yeah. And well, he should be.
And
from what I understand, he's a fine gentleman, the whole family.
Yeah,
it really is.
They are.
So, but there you go. See, everybody's got a connection. Now I've got one.
Now
I
you
say,
got one.
now I'm 2 degrees away. I can say, I know a fella, works with Madison Bumgarner's dad. So there you go. We got that connection. But it is wonderful of them to put their names on this and to help wrap their arms around it, because y'all are doing such good work. A big thanks this morning to the volunteers who make things happen at the Wig Bank, who are there day in and day out, helping people with so many different aspects. And like I said, when I found out about this, I didn't know all the things that were going on. Did not know about the house being rehabbed and the furniture from the furniture companies, the respite area for the folks, the patients being able to come in and get a wig and styled at no charge. So y'all are doing great work over there. We hope people will, because this is a fundraiser. We hope that they'll come see the extraordinaires, the entertainers, Johnny B. And of course, it all happens at the Lenoir Fairgrounds. Air conditioned inside. You're not going to be outside. You're going to have food available, wine and beer, water and soft drinks as well. Only a $20 ticket. So support the Wig Bank of Caldwell County. And we also want to don't want to forget to thank SunTrust Bank for coming in again this year. They did such a great job last year putting this together. So we want to thank all the folks at SunTrust Bank who are doing this. Saturday, August 15th. Music will start at 5. You can get in about 4:30. Goes all the way to 11 o'clock. So you're literally going to have a night full of dancing.
Night full of dancing all night long.
Very good.
Take a nap before you come.
There you go. Take a Saturday afternoon nap before you come. I want to thank our guest this morning, Stephenie Oxford, who joined us, board member of the Wig Bank, as well as Benett, Brittain, board member there. You were telling me before you came on the air that y'all serve on some other boards in the area as well. Very involved community up there in Caldwell County. People want to help, and folks in the community as well, correct?
Absolutely. We have a lot of fun things going in Lenoir.
And this
Need
is
to visit us.
well, I try to get up there as often as I can. Y'all have some wonderful things at the Blackberry Festival, and now the North Carolina Blackberry Festival. Just started off as the Blackberry Festival. Wonderful entertainment at the beautiful J.E. Broyhill Civic Center. And of course, look over here on the wall. You might recognize that. What's that?
Wilson's Creek.
Wilson's Creek, absolutely. And that's from that. And you don't see a lot of framed pictures in here. Maybe El Velvet Elvis, but one of the very few framed pictures we have. So you have a lot of great things going on in Caldwell County.
Thank you for letting us come and share about the event today. We really appreciate this opportunity. We have lots of events, lots of great things going on in Caldwell County, so we're very grateful. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Just want to remind folks it's Saturday, August 15th, 5 o'clock to 11 o'clock at the Caldwell County Fairgrounds in Lenoir. Dance all night long to the music of the Extraordinaires, DJ Johnny B. and the Entertainers. And, of course, only a $20 ticket. Get your tickets early because this is going to sell out. 327-WHKY, 327-9459. It's called the Beach Bash, the second annual Beach Bash, of course. Supporting the Wig Bank of Caldwell County along with SunTrust Bank. The Wig Bank winning the battle against cancer. And I don't know how y'all got this domain name, but I'll tell you, it's the greatest one that you could probably sell this. Don't do it, though, but wigbank.org.
Wigbank.org.
You can't beat that.
No, that's easy and simple.
Easy and simple. Wigbank.org. Mr. Brittain, thanks so much for joining us. Ms. Oxford, thank you for joining us as well. More First Talk after this commercial break.